YouTube crew, what is going on? And welcome back to my favorite series, Why My Enemies Don't Shoot Back. Now, today we're going to be breaking down this game right here. 1.25 average KD lobby, 7 players with over 2 KDs, and we drop a 16 kill dub, which, look, I know is not a ton. It's not a 20 bomb, it's not a 30 bomb, but we dropped 16 kills. We only die 1 time. So we're going to be taking a look at how do I use my aim, movement, positioning, and game strategy to get kills without taking damage. You know, people are always so quick to say, well, Joe, my enemies actually shoot back at me. So we're going to take a look at why my enemies don't shoot back. Now, the first thing that I want to highlight here is kind of we get off to a slow start. We're not really finding anybody. We don't have a UAV up or anything. And we can't really get that momentum going. The only person that I see here is the heli person, and I'm hoping that they are going to get out. And I want you to remember this heli person, by the way. The heli person's just not getting out, and I can't get anything going. Once you get a kill in Rebirth, now you know where that person's teammates are. You can start to push other players, but we're just kind of wandering here. We don't really have any information, any intel about where the players are that we can push, so we're kind of wandering out in the open. It's almost going to cost us here in a second as I'm pushing up. I see one on heartbeat 36.9, and I'll be honest, I'm not anticipating this person being here, and this is kind of the first engagement that we get in. Boom, torched. Now, right here, I don't have any option but to re-challenge this. I can't go left out the window. I'm going to die. I don't have enough health. I can't go right here. I can't get to the kind of this side area right this way. So I have one choice to fight this. So watch, and I'm going to let it play. Watch how I use my movement and my aim to win this fight. I'm going to slide right, hit him with the slide cancel, and then I'm going to jump left, avoid some bullets, and that's how I'm able to get the down. Slide right, jump left. And you can even see the bullets going to the right of me. I use my movement, I use my aim there to ultimately not take any more damage and get that kill. Now, I have one to my left, I have one above me. And we're still just getting off to this slow start. But one thing I really want to highlight for you is it doesn't really take a whole lot to drop the 10, 15, 20 kill games if you're putting yourself in good spots and you're playing smart. These kills are really going to start to add up here. And even my one death that we'll see a little bit later, it's just an unfortunate death, you know, in terms of, well, I'll show it to you later. It's just an unfortunate death. It's a 50-50 situation. So I see one to the left, but notice both of my teammates are already pushing that way, so I don't need to keep crowding them and keep pushing over. So I'm actually going to roll over this way, and I'm, at this point, getting very frustrated. We only have 6 teams. I only have 3 kills. But again, you're going to watch how these kills start to add up quickly. You don't always have to full send everything to get high kill games. Sometimes it's just a little bit about putting yourself in good positions and playing smart. Now we're finally going to get a UAV up, and I see 2 teams up here. Everybody's below me. Now when I'm pushing in here, I cannot third party this too hard. If I third party this too hard, I'm going to accidentally die in the crossfire. So I need to play this really smart. I'm going to go ahead and push up this way, see what I can find down below me. Boom. So I'm going to see. Now I see the first one right there. Down Thurston. Now notice this one's right below me. So I'm going to anticipate this person being around this corner. There's also another one below me and another one above me. So I'm going to anticipate this person being around the corner. I'm going to hit a lot of shots. And I'm going to strafe a little bit so I don't take that much damage. Now, next up, I want to talk about this kill right here. These 2 people are below me. Watch how I use my movement here. Most of you would just sit here, you'd play it up, and you would have no more information. Watch how I get information by jumping. Now I see he's moving left. So I'm going to quick check heartbeat just to see how many are in there. Boom, I have 2 people in there. Now, I can't just go full send this because they're both ADSing that doorway. So I'm going to play it a little bit smart. I'm going to see what I can find.
Try to get one.
Boom, I'm going to break. Now, most of you would go ahead and push in, and I want to talk about the bait and switch here, because if it's just one person and I go to challenge, that person might be re-challenging me and might win that fight, catch me in a weird spot. But with 2 people, I'm going to anticipate the bait and switch here. I'm going to anticipate that first person going back, replating. The healthy person is now going to push the doorway, and a lot of you would get caught in a weird situation. I'm going to go ahead and anticipate the full health guy. I see him right there. I get the down. I get the thirst. Now there's one below me. There's one above me. Now's a good time to say, hey, if you are looking to get better at Warzone, take a few seconds, hit that subscribe button down below. I do videos every single day, just trying to help people get better at Warzone. I was a 0.7 KD when I first started playing this game back in May of 2020. Now I have over a 4 KD on Rebirth, and my whole goal is to simply help you get better. We do gameplay breakdowns. We do live commentaries where I'm live commentating what's going on in my head. I do gun videos. I do everything that I can possibly think of to help you become a better Warzone player. And look, that could be becoming a 1 KD, becoming a 2 KD, or even becoming a 3 KD player. My whole goal is to help you, so make sure you are subscribed down below. Now, right here, I need to be careful. If this guy's holding stairwell, this is a really weird push right here. So I'm going to go ahead and play a different angle this way. And I'm not getting over aggressive. I'm not getting over aggressive.
Want to play this way?
One thing I do want to say is, like, look, I'd much rather, me personally, and I don't know about you, but at least me personally, I'd rather have a 16 kill win with 1 death than a 22 kill win with 3. That's just me personally. I'm very big on not dying a lot. I want to play strategic. I want to play aggressive, drop, 16, 20, 25, 30 kill games, but I don't want to do it at the expense of dying a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and push in here. That's just one comment I want to make about this 16 kill win. I see this guy right here. Now, I probably could have re-challenged, but there were 2 in there. So I know, again, with the bait and switch, that second guy's going to immediately peek there. So I'm going to go ahead and push back here. I'm going to go ahead and replate. I have enough ammo that I can challenge with the 26 bullets, so I don't need to necessarily reload just yet. Now I'm going to reload, break through this door, and as I go to push across, I catch this guy right in front of me. So I'm actually going to slide cancel. I'm going to slide down below the bullets, boom, hit him all upper torso shots, finish with a headshot. Now I know there's one below me, one above me, and I can replate here. And look, that's just playing fast. That's a little, I catch it, I'm going to slide, use my movement there to avoid some bullets, and hit shots. By the way, we're going to team wipe this last guy. Look, part of surviving in a sweaty lobby is just staying away from some of the sweaty players. If you know you have a team that's not as good, every lobby is going to have players that aren't as good. So if you have one, you should be farming that team and using that team to get higher kills, using that to your advantage. This is my one death right here. Boom. I'm going to see him. We're both going to be absolutely locked on. I just didn't plate up. Notice I didn't plate up at the bottom. Boom. I just lose that 50-50 because I didn't plate up. That's on me. That's a mistake that I made. That guy hit all of his shots. I hit all my shots. We're going to fly back in. Now, we can't fly back in because of Lodi. First thing that I want you to notice my primary weapon, the Diamatti. The Diamatti is very viable. The Diamatti is actually insane. You can easily 2-burst anybody. You can easily take out anybody that has loadout guns. So keep that in mind. I'm going to grab the Bren here, I think. I grabbed the Diamatti back. So I have the Bren and the Diamatti, a very good loadout, especially because this might be a legendary Bren. I'm not totally sure. Now I grab the Cooper Carbine. The Cooper Carbine is absolutely insane in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and use that to my advantage. Now notice the heli is just kind of camping loadout. I told you to remember this heli guy. This is part of sweaty lobbies. Some players just love to roll around in helis, and it's super annoying on Rebirth. On Caldera, I get it, because you have the bigger map. You got to get around and kind of have a way to get around. I hate it on Rebirth. It drives me insane. I'm going to go ahead and throw this ammo box down real quick just so I'm fully loaded with the Bren, just so I can, shoot this heli if I need to, because I'm going to have to push out in the open. I do want to get my loadout guns back, or go hit loadout down here, but have to be ready to shoot this heli. I'm going to grab the satchel there, keep rotating over, and you're going to see this heli comes close. Now he's going to chuck it. I'm going to go ahead and torch this guy. We're going to grab Lodi before we do anything else, so at least we're fighting with my Bren and my MP40. Disregard this, guys. I don't love doing that, but it was one of those nights, and this guy was annoying me in the heli. Like I said, super annoying. So now we have fire sale up. We have $8,000. I'm going to quick plate. We're going to keep rotating. You might be looking at this game, Joe. When are you actually going to get kills? Hey, I have 9 kills. We got 3 teams. Like I said, we're going to finish with 16. I'm going to show you how we do it. We're going to play smart. This game, you can farm the last few teams and easily get a ton of kills. So I'm going to go ahead and push this way. Be ready for this guy. I'm going to hit shots there. We're able to, get the down and get the thirst pretty easily with the Bren. The Bren is really good in my opinion. I also love the MP40. Both top guns that I'm using right now. We're going to go ahead and keep pushing over here. Bunch of people at security. Thing to keep in mind with teams at security, generally teams at security like to run snipers, so you have to be very careful about getting one-shotted. Be very aware of if you have a self-revive or not. In this case, I do. I'm still not going to go challenge that. I don't love challenging security. It's a very tough push, not a lot of cover, very easy for them to crossfire, and, like I said, they have snipers. This is where I talk about, hey, if you aren't comfortable fighting somewhere, if you don't fight somewhere well, don't push down there. I'm going to go ahead and torch this guy out of the sky. Part of being in a sweaty lobby, people tend to not miss snipes, but do not give up. Do whatever you can to get behind cover. A lot of people would just give up in this scenario, immediately try to self-revive. I'm just going to crawl. I'm going to wiggle. I'm going to force him to thirst me. Force him to hit another headshot. In this case, I'm going to be able to get the self-revive off. So don't just give up. Do what you can to get behind cover. I'm going to go ahead and replay it up. We're going to pop the UAV, and then we're going to absolutely torch this next team. We're going to perfectly execute this next situation. I see one behind me, so easy third party here. Yes, part of surviving in sweaty lobbies is just third partying, putting yourself in a good position. So we got 12 kills. We have 2 teams still up. We're going to take care of this one below me. I'm going to go ahead and anticipate this guy on my level right here. See if he peeks. He's not going to peek. So now there's 3. There's 2 below me to my right, and there's the one basically on my level. So watch how I play this. I'm going to push in. I'm going to hear him stick to res. I'm going to jump peek this corner. I'm not going to slow peek it. Now, as soon as I get that thirst, I still know the one's above me. So I'm going to go ahead, challenge. I'm going to be ready. I'm going to anticipate. I'm going to center. Now he jumped out the window. Boom. There's one. Jump. slide around the corner. There's down number 2. Boom. Team wipe. Easy
enough.
3-piece right there. And that's just playing fast. That's where you start using the minimap to your advantage. Like I said in the beginning, when you have that information, it's a lot easier to make those decisions. Now, we know this last team's insecurity. Just as an FYI, I was doing a video on positioning. I actually put out a video on positioning yesterday, so I'll leave that for you at the end. If you are struggling with positioning in Rebirth, make sure you stick around. Make sure you check it out. I absolutely love the video. It's a 22 kill win where I'm live commentating what I'm thinking about why I'm positioning myself the way I do. But this video is on positioning, so I'm not playing over aggressive. I was trying to kind of finish this game up, playing smart positioning, playing circle to our advantage. We have $14,000, so I'm actually going to go back and spend it here. I'm going to buy UAV so we get a sense of where everybody is. We're going to pop that. Now I'm going to buy a precision airstrike just to really hit home on the emphasis for positioning. We have circle pull. They have to rotate to us. So we're going to play a little bit patient here until I think Hog starts really playing aggressive. Hog's going to go ahead and get a few kills. So I'm going to go ahead and push down this way now. And I'm still going to play smart. I notice one's above and kind of one's flying back in. One's below down here. So I'm going to go ahead and push up this way and just kind of play this circle. I'm going to use this as my cover. Notice the heady right here. The heady's nasty using the Bren. Now I'm going to switch to the MP40. I'm going to push up to the toll booth, see what I can find. Boom, I see him rotating left. Last thing I want to say here is watch the centering. Notice how I'm perfectly centered where I anticipate this person being. Now we just make the slight adjustment. We're able to get that thirst right there, and that's 16 kills in a 1.25 average KD lobby. So you want to know why my enemies don't shoot back? Aim, movement, positioning, game strategy. Pushing easy kills, not playing over-aggressive, putting yourself in bad situations. We drop a 16 kill, decent overall as a squad. I hope you found today's video helpful. Make sure you are subscribed down below. Let's get better today, and I will see you tomorrow.